bloated stomach, a lot of acidity, gas, very painful. And that problem persisted on for over a year. Get my blood checked for any other problem, and all of them are successful. Hello everyone, my name is Joy Njeri Kenywa. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. How I got to know where I am today is I got some symptoms on June 11th last year. Bloated stomach, a lot of acidity, gas, very painful. And that problem persisted on for over a year. In between there, they diagnosed that I had H. pylori, which was treated with all the kits you can imagine. But the pain and all that persisted, the gastritis, all of them persisted, the acidity, the bloated stomach. Finally, I decided to get my blood checked for any other problem. That is when they diagnosed me with colon cancer, early stage. Thank God, thank God. Once we got to know that, did a lot of tests in Nairobi, German hospital and all the hospital. We are helped by this doctor called Dr. Michael of St. Odiles. He took me to all these places to do my tests. And once confirmed, we have a friend of ours who used to work with my husband. It's called Paul Risho. He has this company that brings people to India and recommends hospitals. So he wrote to us about 15 hospitals, but the one that he recommended was Yashoda Hospital. And with the doctor, because of the kind of problem I was having, it was cancer of the colon, and they are experts. So we got an expert, Dr. Sachin. So we embarked on the journey of coming to India, Hyderabad. Upon reaching here, we were welcomed so well with open arms, smiles and all that by Anu International. Then we were taken to Dr. Sach Manda. All I can tell you is that he's a godsend. He welcomed us with smiles and everything, but most of all, we saw positivity, a lot of positivity. We didn't know what we were going to expect, because when you hear the C word, you know it's life sentence. But I can tell you one thing, by looking at him and the way he reacted to us, we knew we're in a good place. We want to thank Dr. Sachin for all he has done. On top of that, he did a lot of tests. In those tests that he did, we discovered something else in the liver that shocked us as well. But what happened is that was taken care of. We had a doctor called Dr. Kiran also with his radiation, did a perfect job. So I have done colon and I have done liver, and all of them are successful. All I can tell you, my fellow people, is that don't always treat yourself. Always go get checked in case there's a doubt, because my sickness went for a whole year without me just taking medicine one after the other, I had a pharmacy, and sometimes those things don't work. Always get checked. And I can tell you one thing, I would recommend to anybody, if you are able, to visit Yashoda Hospital if you have any issues regarding cancer, the professionalism is way too high. From the nurses to the cleaners to everybody's professional. They treat you so well. Nobody is different from the other. We were welcome. At one time I would tell them, please let me sleep, because they're coming to check on you at every second to find out that you're okay. I thought that was really, really, really professional of them and lovely of them and really nice of them. One more thing I can add about Dr. Sachin, we will never forget you. I'm coming home cancer-free, my friends, cancer-free. Thank you, Dr. Sachin. Thank you, Dr. Kiran. I really, really appreciate your help.
Hello my friends, I am Dr. Sachin Marda, Senior Surgical Oncologist, Clinical Director and Robotic Surgeon from Yashoda Hospitals, Hyderabad. So here, one more inspiring story from our patient who traveled all the way long from Kenya, and her name is Joyce, Joyce. So when she came to India for the treatment of her colonic cancer, one of our old patients to whom we have treated, they had given us our address and they assured her that Yashoda Hospital Hyderabad and the team will take best care which is available at their hospital. And they came here, we investigated her, and there was one big colonic tumor which was there in her large intestine. the biopsy done, the PET scan done, and all the required tests done, and then we were sure that the tumor was there in one place in the colon, but there was also one small spot, a sub-centimeter spot in the liver, that we could detect because we have a high density, high end PET scan, which their AI enabled, artificial intelligence enabled PET scan. So now she had two lesions, one was into the colon and the other was small one in the liver, and it was challenging case. So we did robotic and laparoscopic, that is hybrid surgery for her, removed her colonic tumor, we did intestinal joint anastomosis, and she recovered well from the surgery. In 4th day she was taking oral diet and we discharged her from the hospital on 5th day. And then after 1 week, once she recovered from the intestinal surgery, the big surgery, also we discussed this case with our tumor board meeting with the radiation oncologist, and we have given her the very high end stereotactic radiation therapy to that small liver tumor, because we wanted her to be completely cured from the cancer. And this was just possible because of the high expertise and high infrastructure available at Yashoda Hospital, Somajiguda, Hyderabad. And when she came, she was, despair, and she was anxious, and she's very, dynamic lady. She is a woman entrepreneur and businessman in Nairobi. But because of this setback, she was little down and anxious. And while returning home, she was just laughing and she was full of happiness and joy. So I repeat here the name itself, Joyce, Joyce. Now when she came here, she was little despair and lost the hope. But while going back home to her home country, Kenya, Nairobi, she is now full of Joy, inverted comma. Joyce is full of Joy, joy. And we are very happy because such kind of, satisfaction and the fulfillment we get by treating such complicated cases, we feel very responsible and very satisfied. Thank you very much for kind listening. Share to your dear ones and friends to create awareness for the cancer, and if detected early, we can give 100% success rate to cancer cure. Thank you.